Casandra Ventura, the singer known as Cassie, the key witness for the prosecution at Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial. On the witness stand on Tuesday, she gave her version of events of that now infamous videotape security footage of Combs beating her at a hotel in Los Angeles in 2016. Cassie telling jurors that she was involved in one of the freak-offs, the highly orchestrated sexual encounters that Combs had over the years. She was at the hotel with him. She wanted to leave the freak-off early because Combs had hit her and given her a black eye. She said she had a movie premiere scheduled for later, and she didn't want to mess that up. So she thought safest approach would be to leave the hotel and go home. Cassie said she grabbed her belongings, walked down the hall to the elevator, and as we see in that footage, Combs in a white bath towel walks down the hall after her, hits her, knocks her to the ground, kicks her, and then attempts to drag her back to the room. Cassie on the witness stand saying that the next thing I knew as she was bending down to put on her shoes was that I was thrown to the ground. She sighed heavily as a prosecutor walked her through the video, shown now for a fifth time to the jury on just the second day of testimony in this case. Cassie testifying all day on Tuesday, will be back on the stand on Wednesday, and the key moment right as testimony wrapped up on Tuesday was her narration, her version of events of this video. She said she stayed on the floor as Combs grabbed her belongings and moved to take them back to the room. She said she felt safest on the floor. She didn't want him to do any more damage to her. When asked by a prosecutor how many other times Combs had knocked her to the ground like that, Cassie replied, "Too many to count. I don't know." Combs has pleaded not guilty. His lawyers say, if anything, the video and the testimony about violence points to domestic violence, not racketeering and sex trafficking, the charges in this case. Combs' lawyers contend that prosecutors have overcharged and that he should be found not guilty of these crimes. They'll have a chance to question Cassie once prosecutors are done with their questioning, part of a trial known as direct testimony. Cassie is one of at least two women expected to testify about their experiences at freak-offs with Combs. In all, prosecutors allege that he violated many women, naming at least 4 in their court charges. The trial resumes on Wednesday. Cassie back on the stand for more testimony.